Get this mic on, okay. We are streaming. Here we go. Need to get the chat up. Need to put my phone on charge first, it's on 4. Shut up! I was watching Jimmy Carr. Hello. Okay. Let's put that there. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. I've got no audio. It's because it's not set to headphones. There we go. Alright. Here we go. I know we're a little bit late. But I'm here now. Do you know, if you pour in a fizzy drink, if you pour it to the side of the glass, like if you hit the side of the glass rather than pouring it directly in, you pour it down the side, it doesn't bubble up. It's a little tip. Oh. I'm gonna need to take it easy for a minute. I'm gonna some heart flutters going on. So we'll just chill for a few minutes. Oh, my cheek's not as fat as well. The kitty cat. It's the one that never shuts up. Say hi. Say hi, Mama. Hello, everyone. Hi. Ow. What do you want? What are you doing? Okay, let's get into this. Kerbal space program. I figured it was going very well. Yesterday's stream we were doing very good. So why not just do another one? Might as well. Keep on going. We got a lot of progress done yesterday. Like 1,000 science. So we have unlocked quite a few things. And there was only 4 of us. We started here and then we were like stuck here for a little bit and then we suddenly went boom. So we've done a moon landing. Now what I want to do is I want to make a space station, right? But I want the space station to actually do its intended job. So when in future, when I'm going to moon landings, I want to rendezvous with my space station first, refuel or whatever, and then go to the moon. So we're gonna have to have a dedicated pilot for that. We'll just put one of them on. Actually, get a couple of grew. I want to hire a couple. So we'll hire 2 pilots, 2 scientists, and 2 engineers. Right. And we're gonna add just that. It's gonna be the first stage to go in. And then if we get these ones. Like that, and then put these on the ends. Oh god. Alright. So we'll just do that instead. Lemon. There we go. And I want that to be like, oh. It could be better. There we go. Oh no. Right. And then, so now we've got connection points on each side. Is that... Oh, that's why, because they're the juniors that I'm putting on. I thought I unlocked... I did? Name it after the cat. I definitely unlocked Clampertron and Dog and Paw Jr. too. The normal Clampertron. Are we in the wrong save or something? Yeah, I definitely unlocked this. And I don't think we're in the wrong save. Moonland won't know. We're in the right save. Orbit and Kerbal. It didn't save last night. So if we even... Wait. No, this is the wrong... This is the wrong... No, it's not. YouTube too. I'm a bit confused. YouTube 2. Bet you it's that one. New YouTube 2. Yeah, because I wasn't certain if I had already named one YouTube 2. There we go. I knew I unlocked them. Right. So now we'll just load this in from... Doesn't look right. It is right. It doesn't look right. Can I actually... That can be like the central hub. Okay. And now we can change these puppies on. Like that. So like this is now like a central hub. I want to actually kind of change it orange. Ugh. Why do we go with the bricks? Nah, I like the orange. What, these look black and orange. I kind of like that, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like the central main part. Right. I think I'm gonna send up batteries and stuff separately, you know, just to make the payload as easy as possible. What's the difference between these? Now, you may be a bit confused, right? But the reason I like to do that, and I might do it, is because you can do that. And I really like that. So I might do that. Because when we do dockings anyways, we're going to bring up struts with us, hopefully. I'm actually going to... It's not going to be Jeb. It's going to be... Oh yeah, we didn't hire Nina. One. So we're going to put him in there. And get rid of your stuff. And I want you to hold... Actually, we'll send an engineer up. Ah. I thought it would just... Where did that go? Oh, whatever. don't need a parachute. And you, nothing. Because if you can, I want you to carry struts. Really, you can only carry one. Right, that's pointless. And we don't even have any cargo modules. Ugh. Right, that's gonna have to wait. Oh look, it's like, this is like the main bit. I think that should be it, should be good. Yeah. Now we just need to get this part up. Can it not go any bigger? Oh. Kinda needed it to go bigger. Oh well, it's just gonna have to hopefully survive. But normally in an actual space thing, it would be a fairing. Is a pretty big payload. feel like that should be good. I'm just a little worried after these go, there's not much aerodynamics down there. I think good though. Should be able to get in a nice high orbit with this. And then we can send like all the communication and whatnot afterwards. Right. Save. Yes. Launch. Hopefully this goes off without a hitch. And then we'll have a space station, and then we can do more moon missions and stuff, while doing it a little bit more cooler, if you will, by going to a rendezvous before we do things, you know. And we've got asparagus staging going on, so hopefully that does as well. Seems to be going pretty well so far. It's going very well so far. Not thrust away, it's staying good. Stage in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. That's why I added those little solid fuel boosters on there so it could separate without colliding, because I don't have the separatrons yet. Just a little nifty, quirky early game tip. I kind of do want to be as on a 90-degree angle as I possibly can get, because that's going to make rendezvous a bitch if I'm 90 degrees. Right, what's it on? 2. Need you to be on 90. And that's what asparagus staging is as well. You see how all these engines are launching, but those two tanks drained first before these two did, and these ones are staying completely full. So these fuel lines obviously transfers all the fuel from these into here, so we can activate this engine. But the fuel priority was slightly higher on the other ones than these ones, so they run out first, they drain faster. We should be pretty good with, actually I'm going to go a bit higher because I feel like we're not going to be good. The thrust away is very low right there. I mean, we can fix that by doing this. No, not fix it, but make it a little bit better. You see how this is still actually falling? So we're pretty much doing a powered orbital insertion right now. Actually just gonna a little bit higher. have much more time. I wanted to get a high over anyway, so it's not like it really matters. It's just the fuel efficiency, but we've got plenty of fuel, so it doesn't really matter. It's just more work, like actual work, rather than letting the game do its thing. Rather than letting physics do its thing. See, we're still not quite going up with full throttle on there. It's just kind of holding this number. Now it's going up, which means we can leave it now. But we might as well just go to 120. Boom. And now we just wait a while, and can we actually just... Yeah, and then we'll just... Might as well. We've got a good 90-degree heading going on. We should do it. I'm just worried about my Delta V. Where's Jan at? Jan would love this, man. Where's the Big Dipper? Well, what's theorized to be the Big Dipper. Are we actually going to do this right? We need the periapsis to get to 120 at the same time this reaches 0. No. But we're going to get pretty close. And I'm going to keep this remaining field because there's a few tweaks I want to make. Right. And now I want to go to periapsis because I would like to shrink this apoapsis by literally. I just want to get a little bit more even. Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get. could go a little bit higher, actually. $150. Will we even try and push it to 200? I like 200. Yeah. Yeah, look at our lights on. Strange little formation. Oh, that's the runway island. And then once we do this little berm, we can ditch this and we will have the first module of the space station up, and then we can send the power and radio module up so we can have power and like communication. And then if we feel like it, we can do a moon mission by rendezvousing with our space station. Dawn. Very close. Right, and now I'm just gonna kind of spin, right? I'm gonna keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning, and go. Bye. And now we go to normal. There we go. And now it'll stay this trajectory as well because it's on the normal thingy. So if we like time warp, it's gonna stay this way. Rather than if we were on prograde, if we had time warped, it will stay pointing that way, so eventually it'll be facing like backwards. But on the normal one, it stays that way, and obviously we've got these things going on for when we want to dock. We can, oh, that wasn't what I meant to change. If we need a little bit of an extra extension, and what I would like to remove these from symmetry though. So now we can just, whee, you know, if we want to extend that one, and then dock with it, and then once you're docked, you can just suck it on back. You see? So this is like our central pod. This is where all the docking is going to happen. Good luck. Oh, you're upside down. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you. I didn't give you an EVA pack. It was the pilot I gave an EVA pack to. Oh, you don't have any. Yes, you do. It's quite big, to be fair. Like, you don't think it until you see the Kerbals next to it, and you're like, oh. Look at that. Okay, let's get the second part built. You get back in. Get back in. Bored. Are you actually classed as a space station as well? Hold on. No, you are not. Station. Accept. There we are. Space Center. Now we can build our second stage. And while we do that, get a little bit of music on the go. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, so we just want communication and stuff up there, so we'll just use one of these. And we'll hide one of them on it. Oh, that's stupid. What I might do actually. Why is it done that? Right. And then what I'm gonna do is have that in the middle there. A little internal engineering going on. It's not gonna let me. Gonna let me do it. Did it do it? I just need you to touch somewhere. I suppose that does. That works. Right. And then we're just gonna put all like the sign stuff and whatnot in here. So I'm gonna put these batteries. I'm just gonna put a bunch of them in there. It would be real handy if I could. I'll tell you what, I'll have to. There we go. Connect them there. And then do another. What? I don't even know how many I grabbed there. Perfect amount by the looks of it. Okay, and then I'll just, yeah. There we go. I'm very much liking what's going on right now. Oh no. Wait, what? Wait. What? That's not meant to have connected there. I'm confused. That's how it's meant to be. That was weird. Right. What I wanted to do was that. That's what I wanted to do. Really like that. We don't know actual monopropellant tanks. It's fine, I guess. Did have a service bay. Oh well, I've did this now and I like it more, so I totally did have a service bay though. Give it a little flight, see if that RCS works well. Aye, that was the problem. No wobbles now. Should work perfectly. Look at that. That stage is so perfect. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to actually get this connected. Okay, so that works perfectly. And what I'm actually gonna do is... No, why is that? Modules. Right, and I'm gonna reroute this to there, and I'm gonna modules. Oh my god! Why won't it? Eh? What's it doing? That was completely my fault. It was me being stupid. Was it the wrong thing? The Aurora Science, no, Power and Communications module. We'll save that as a sub-assembly, so now at any time we can just go yoink. And now I'm going to reroute that back to there. That's all sorted. Right, bottom part. So since we've done it this way, we are going to need, I'm just gonna, can't do that. We need to connect it via Clampetron again. Well, we actually don't, actually, I'm a big fat liar. Because we can't just do that, and that will work. Can we make a fairing big enough to cover the entire thing? Yes, we can. Yay. And then we're gonna do just one of those with a little boosty. That's gonna get us to the space station. And then if we go another T25, we need to move this up. And then we'll go with 2 of these. Basically, hang on. Oh, actually no, because we're not going to need that much power. I mean, that actually works. change that. That causes an issue. I don't see why it would though. This should make it up, no problem. And one, yo, and yo. Right, and in this bay, everyone get rid of the parachutes. Yay. That's fine, you don't even need to carry the one. But I'll tell you what, you can carry. No, he's not. Can you just carry another aviator? No. I don't have the cylinders, otherwise I'll just give them them. Is Nalwell the Sinist? Yep. So you can have them. Oh, you're so picky for. Now we just need to check out the staging. So they should be with... Oh crap. They'll go, they'll detach first, then they'll detach, this will detach, that'll fire, this can do its thing, and then, right, it should be good. And we got 4,400 Delta V, we didn't even use that much to get there. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have liftoff. Houston, the giant butt plug we are launching seems to be going great. going very well. You don't even need full throttle. See, I can't do them very efficiently and very good. Look at this isn't even broke a minute yet. Maybe we can throttle up a little more now that we've lost those two engines. So efficient. Now we pretty much just full throttle because we are actually under the thrust weight. It would be handy to maybe angle up a slight bit and stick on 20. As that time starts creeping back up, we can start tilting forward again. Maybe we should be good to just lock in a low grid. Now we're just gonna let it go. I feel like we can nail this. Oh, I accidentally clicked the window button. Please hold, I'll be back momentarily. I'm back. I'm very sorry, it was my brother-in-law. Doesn't matter how much you stream, you can't stop real life from intervening. Right, got chat up, the headphones on. Now, where are we? We are in orbit, and right now we want to rendezvous with the Aurora, so we're going to set it as a target. And when we reach this apoapsis, we are going to just... Right. We've got to do that. And I think I'm just going to abandon that stage. Make sure our engines are active. I'm still very proud of this launch. This was a really, really good fuel efficient launch, and we actually managed to get up at 77. This never went above a minute. I did everything right for once. Why are we wiggling? Why did it do that? Right. Now we just play the waiting game. Save. Woo. So how's this gonna work? Right, I see. I hate this bit. It would help if the ascendant, they're not even, like, this is why you fix the ascending and descending nodes, which is about there, but we've already gone past that, so we'll do it from this side. We're looking for where the orbit intercepts. Oh, there. Add maneuver. Okay, I think that's about as even as we're gonna get it. nearly had it there. 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 We've got it. .2 kilometer separation with 25 meters a second speed. So the speed's a little bit of an issue, but we can fix that as we get closer. Go, starting there. They're very close to each other now. Might as well go even closer for the slowdown. What even is it? Do we go? I say we go even closer. People send me voice messages on the text me. Right. Oh, there it is. Alright, and what I want to be my target is one of the docking ports. There we go. Alright, and we need a switch. We can't because we have no. Right, I'm gonna briefly, very briefly. Uh-oh. Right, hang on, because this isn't... I just want this to go out. That's all I want. There we go. Uh-oh. Hang on. Right, that went all sorts of wrong. How is that on target? What? That is the target? There we go. That went just awfully. And because I'm paid like that, I wanted to do it this way, and I am going to do it this way. Yay! And then we just alley-oop. In you get. Now everything should be getting all charged. Open that up. Lights on. And now one thing we need to do is get our engineer out. Not you. Right. You need to do some building. So you're gonna take one of these. Okay, secure that connection. No wiggles. There we go. Yay! We finally did it! Yes! Right. Save. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Now, scientist, if you want to do some science. Perform AVA science. And you just keep all of that. Because there's two more things we need. Well, there's one more thing I need to bring up. I want to bring a escape pod type thing, which I might just do in the small form of a very small space plane. Yeah, do that. Struggling to open a ball. But I'm really struggling here. What the hell? This is annoying. Just open. I've nearly got it. Oh my god. That was insanely difficult. Treat myself with a little friend called Jack, whose brother's called Jack Daniel. Where's my thing? There it is. Yummy. Right. So let's hang on, save to get rid of yo. Now, so what I want to do involves aviation. I wish we don't have no aviation stuff. It's good. Good point. Very good point. So what if we just do in right? I've got an idea. Oh, it can't just be that. Okay, but it can be that. Should be perfect for returning back to Kerbal from. I didn't put my phone on silent. Right. So the idea is right. So we'll go B. So it's just a teeny little thing. Let's test it. Right. Why can't it move? Right. See, this is why we test these things. So connect those up. These aren't gonna refill unless I refill them, so. Just do that real quick. Right, so that's attached, and now say obviously Jeb and whatnot's in there, so they're in the space station, blah blah blah. They need a quick way home, and I just want to eject them, and I want to get them straight home. So we will undock, we switch to this, on SAS. Can it do it? That is the question. So if not, then we need to just switch it to fuel tank. I feel like it can. Just off. So it could, if we add more monopropellant. So if we it. Where are we? Oh, it's not that bad actually. Right, so connect them up. Right, and then so we need to do like an emergency blah blah blah, so we just undock, SAS on, retrograde. Let me just remove vehicle survive re-entry. So below orbit now. So let's see if we can get it to 45 degrees. Like 45 kilometers. There we go. And now we just see if we can actually survive. Gonna have to see if I can whack on a guidance unit thing as well, so we can actually maneuver this. These have a blader, they're designed to burn, so I'm hoping it can survive re-entry no problem. And then if it does, we can go and get it attached to the space station. And then we will call that a successful mission for today. It looks like it survived it very well. And then we drug shoot. And nothing even blew up. Okay, I am very happy with that. Okay, so let's get this up, and I feel like this could just be added during a mission together. Like so something practical, like going to the moon or adding another beer, or I don't know, or I just add this in my own time. We end the live stream here, and then we do another live stream on Terraria Calamity, because I do want to stream some Calamity. I wasn't quite done with Kerbal last night. And then next stream tomorrow. We'll do a stream tomorrow, right? Hold on, let me fucking put my camera on. Right, so we'll do a stream tomorrow, right? And what we'll do is we will do a mission to the moon. We'll bring that pod with us, but we will do a rover mission. Now, I'm not actually entirely sure if I have. No, I don't think I do. But I'm sure it's not too much science to actually get. So we'll do that next stream. We'll see if we can get a rover, and we'll take that escape pod with us, because that can just go in. I don't see no reason for building a whole separate rocket just to get that tiny little pod up there. R&D. It's not an space exploration 90. That's pretty doable. All we need to do is build like a little plane that doesn't fly, like more of a car. Come over here with some what they're called, the lab bay thingies, Science Yard Juniors. So if we just bam, right? Oh, keep clicking my Windows button. Bam. Actually, just because I worry that it's gonna hit on a bump and blow them all up. do that. That should get us around. Flying around at the speed of sound. Enough to get the other buildings. Right. Very, very slowly. And that is why you don't time off. It's a penis. You would think at 20 years of age I would mature enough from dick jokes, but no. It will always be funny. I forgot to do a Kerbal. Take that data. I'm bored. Now go over here. KSC. What's the KSC? Kerbal Space Center. What's back there is its own little biome. F2 Flux. That's bloody Ollie. Look at him. It's on a settled course there when he could be doing games, getting content. Aye. Oh. We're fine. It's good. It's good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Right, so if we go over here, I think this is classed as the Kerbal Space Center rather than any specific building. And then we can do one more. Oh wait, we can only do one more already. Yeah, KSC. And we will recover that. Hopefully it give us 90. Nice. And now we can get space exploration. And bada bum bada boom. And now we have rover wheels. So in the next live stream, rover, escape pod to the Aurora, rover to the Aurora, from the Aurora to the moon with the rover. Okay, so I'm going to leave this specific live stream here of Kerbal Space Program for today. And then soon we are going to get into a Calamity and Terraria. We'll get into the Destroyer and whatnot, finally get some hard mode ores, figure out what the fuck's going on. But I hope you've all enjoyed. Please hit the like button down below if you have enjoyed. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe, bell, do all the goodness, please, and thank you very, very much. All your support is greatly appreciated. And that's it for now. This has been your host, Geordie Shrimp.